had to go and deposit some money in the bank, and I'm about $175 short for the week, for this room for the week. And I know it's out there somewhere. I, I know it's out there somewhere, so I just got to just since it's raining, I can't get out and go to the White House and get it. If I could go down to the White House, I wouldn't have no problem. But it's raining, so I can't go to the White House. So I have to sit in here and talk to y'all. I got to talk to y'all so I can try to I can see if I can make sense. You know, to see if I'm making sense. How come my thing ain't working here? Oh, here we go. Yeah. So that's the deal with that. Um, that's the deal with that. So, and thank God that um, I've earned some grace because they ain't beating on when I first came here, man. They be beating my door down. I need you. You gotta take care of this room. And now the guys are like, look, man, I understand. Take your time. Okay. So, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Um, and somebody gonna come along. You know, somebody will come along. You know. So in the meantime, let me try to see the biggest problem that you're gonna have with an idea is not to give up. See, most folk with their ideas try to determine how it's gonna manifest itself. See, usually when we see our ideas in a finished form. And what I mean by you see your ideas in a finished form, they're going to show you how much money you can make if you embrace it. You know, they're going to show you how rich you can get, how famous you can get if you embrace this idea. See, ideas don't show you where the detours are. Ideas don't show you where the roadblocks are. Ideas don't show you where the pitfalls are. It just shows you, if you embrace it, what it's going to be like. And seeing you, and when you embrace it, it's when you find out all of the other things. Now, sometimes you're going to have days, man, where it's smooth sailing. But then you're going to have days where all hell is going to hit the fan. And you can't be discouraged. See, it's the people whose heart is not into their ideas are the first ones throw the towel in, because their heart is not into what they're doing. Man, when your heart is into what you're doing, you're passionate. Even when ain't nobody listening, if it was one person up in, if it was nobody up in here, you would still deliver the same passion as if it was 1,000. See, that's when your heart is into something, man, when you can be passionate about it. See, and when you're passionate about what you're doing, see, people can feel that. You can't, you ain't but so long you're going to be able to fake passion. Because the thing about passion that makes it so difficult is you have to be repetition. You have to be repetitious with passion. And everybody don't know how to be repetitious with their passion. That's one of the things. You know, my grandson is a trumpet player. and he's in this show, A Wonderful Life. It's a story that's being told by the 4 different wives of Louis Armstrong. You know, they're telling the story from their viewpoint. And the actual actor that's playing Louis Armstrong is pantomiming on the trumpet. My grandson is backstage playing the trumpet. And I told my grandson, I said, listen, man, repetition has to be your best friend. You cannot get discouraged with repetition. And that's where most folk miss the boat. They don't know how to be repetitious. See, when you find yourself in that particular situation where you got to constantly be repetitious, I learned this from running for mayor. What I'm telling y'all, I learned this from running for mayor. Because when you run for political office, a lot of times you're going to have to say the same thing over and over and over again. Now, to keep the passion, to keep the intensity with repetition, you got to have 2 or 3 ways to say the same thing and still be effective. That's how you be repetitious. You establish 2 or 3 ways that you're going to say something. And then, example, my platform was fight back. See, that was my platform was fight back. That was my platform. All right? In my platform, I talked about rehabilitation and education over incarceration. And see, when you start talking about the illiteracy rate that's among young black kids and the dropout rates, see, if you keep saying that the same way over and over again, eventually it's going to get boring. So maybe you might start out in the example of talking about the dropout rate first, and then switch to rehabilitation and education. Or you might start with rehabilitation and education first, then switch to the dropout rate. See, you always got to have an option when you're repetitious. And if you don't think repetition is important, there's a story in the Bible. In fact, let me find this story. Where this woman goes before the judge. Hold on a second. Let's see where this is. Oh yeah, here we go. I got it. So let me show you how important repetition is. Listen to this. And this is why a lot of people don't realize when you see stories like this in the Bible, man. Okay. Listen to this. This is the parable of the persistent widow. Okay? This is Luke chapter 18. I'm going to start at verse 1. Then he spoke a parable to them that men always ought to pray and not lose heart, saying, there was in a certain city a judge who did not fear God or regard man. Now there was a widow in that city, and she came to him saying, get justice for me and my adversary. And he would not for a while, but afterwards he said to himself, though I do not fear God, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubles me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she wearies me. And he's saying, look here, man, I got this woman that won't leave me alone. And she getting on my nerves. And let me give her what she wants so that she can leave me alone. That's how I got my job with Metro. Man, when I first went to Metro, I would call this number, and you talk to what do they call it, human resources, and the lady would say, I just asked her what's her name, and she told me her name, and I would call at least 3 to 4 times a week, and it got to the point where the lady knew my voice. I said, hello. She said, Mr. Folden, listen, I'm sick of you. All right? There's a test. We're going to have a test Saturday. And you bring your butt down here Saturday and take this test so you can leave me alone. That's how I got my job with Metro. And see, a lot of y'all think being persistent, that you're getting on people's nerves, that it's going to be bad for you. And in reality, it's something good for you, because 9 times out of 10, whoever you being persistent with got a weak nervous system. Now, I'm not a doctor. I don't do medicine, don't do none of that. But I do know that most people got a weak nervous system because they eat wrong and they can't handle no repetition. Do you know, if I came here and just continually to do this, just keep tapping my finger like this repetition would drive somebody crazy. Why the hell is he keep tapping his finger? Because I'm working on somebody's nervous system. See, and because you know, chances are most folk nervous systems are weak. That's what you attack. Okay? Remember I told y'all, my grandmama always told me, baby, when you know they looking at you, give them something to see. That's what my grandmama always taught me. When you know they looking at you, give them something to see. And repetition could be your best friend if you know how to use it. And most of y'all are scared to be repetitious. But now, if it's for some foolishness, see, to get that punani or to land that man, see, you don't mind being repetition for something stupid. But when it comes to something important, that's when you got to be repetitious, man. Repetition cannot trouble you. Repetition cannot discourage you. Repetition is your friend when you use it properly. And this shows you, and about the man say, though I do not fear God, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubles me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming, she wearies me. See, when you won't, and oh, thank you, Lord. And see, and that's how you got to do success. You got to keep getting knocked on your butt and get back up and go knock on the door. Hey, open up this door. I need to get in. That's how you got to do success. Man, you got to be persistent with success. And see, when you're doing it from your head, that's when you get bored. When you're doing it from your head, because you got an agenda. See, that you're dealing with. But when you're doing it from your heart, that's when you can do it all night long, man. And it don't faze you. And that's why see the Bible say, protect your heart with all your strength, because out of it comes the issues of life. Comes out of your heart. All the desires that you can want come out of your heart. That's where your desire. God gonna give you the desires of your heart, not your head. God will give you the desires of your heart. Now, if your heart is crooked, you're gonna get crooked desires. If your heart is righteous, you're gonna get righteous desires. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, man. So don't lose heart when it comes down to repetition. Don't be discouraged when it comes down to repetition. You cannot let repetition bother you. Even when you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. All right? Keep being repetitious anyway. And sooner or later, man, somebody gonna open up the door for you. Sooner or later, somebody gonna come and say, hey, now, like my situation. I got a hell of a weekly rate that I'm not trying to lose to the end of this year. I got a hell of a weekly rate. They must have sent this email out by mistake, thinking that when nobody gonna catch it, and I caught it. And I got a hell of a rate. And that's what I'm not trying to lose. I ain't trying to lose it. Because I know once I break it, I ain't gonna get it back no more. So that's why I'm get on here. So man, let me come up in here. Maybe I can drop $170 worth of knowledge that somebody come and say, you know what, True Conductor, man, we'll help you. I'll bail you out. Hey man, listen, and I can't say enough. I ain't seen Bernie today. That's usually when I had this problem, Bernie would pop up in here somewhere. I ain't seen Bernie today. But Bernie and Everett Overton and Laura. I ain't gonna give you her last name, but Laura. Those are my three biggest supporters. Now, I probably could text Laura and say, hey, I need some money, but that's the easy way out. Let me come in here and see, can I earn it? Can I drop enough nuggets and enough knowledge that somebody will benefit even when they help me, but they also benefit. See, and this is the problem why a lot of people don't want to help folk, because you have a lot of people who are out just for a win situation. What do you mean, True Conductor? That people are out for a win? See, when you out for a win situation, only you benefit from that. When it's a win situation, you're the only one benefiting. And notice, you got a lot of people that are asking for help. And if you help them, it's just a win for them. They're not going to be able to get nobody no job. They're not going to be able to create no business. You see, they don't have nothing that they can do with that money that's going to benefit somebody else. Okay? Well, how you? Simple, man. I'm coming in sharing my wisdom. That's what I'm doing. I hear ambulance. It's outside. Hold on a second. I be trying to stay on top of what's going on, man. Uh, I hear the ambulance. It's close by anyway. But this is the problem. Okay? And because of this situation, you know, a lot of people are reluctant to get involved. And I'll submit one of the reasons a lot of people, right now people are tripping. People tripping. See, what I've come to realize that a lot of the regulars that you see in this hotel are the ones who's having housing issues. We all in the same boat. That's what I've learned in this hotel. If you in here, you got some housing issues. It's just that simple. And what I don't understand is how people with the same problem can be mad at each other. And you got the same problem. And you got the nerve to be angry with each other. And you got the same problem. Right after my live, I went to the front desk to tell the guy, listen, man, I'm going to the bank, make a deposit. He said, take your time. You ain't got to rush. Okay? But before I got a chance to talk to him, is another woman was standing at the desk, and I was standing like kind of in the hall in front of the front desk. And this black guy walked in the door, and he just stood there. He saw me standing there, and he stood there for about 5 minutes. You know, and I looked at him, and he walked up and said, you got a problem? Yeah, ambulance is coming in here. Ambulance is coming in here. Something going on. As long as it ain't coming for me, I'm good. As long as it ain't coming for me, I'm good. I'm good. Okay? I pray for whoever it's coming to get, but it ain't coming for me, so I'm good. But anyway, so he's like, why are you staring at me? I said, man, listen, you a trip. I done seen you before. I know you tripping. I ain't even pressed. You know that dude went upstairs and came back down to see if I was still standing there, and I was still standing there. And to confront me again in front of the front desk. And the guy behind the front desk said, ignore him. Said, he's been a problem. Ever since he's been here, he's been a problem. So all I'm saying that to say, sometimes, man, you gon' be in a certain mindset, and there are going to be people that's going to come along just to interrupt your mindset that you in, the peace that you got. The understanding, they come along just to mess that up. That's their sole purpose, is to mess up your peace, man. And a lot of y'all fall into that trap of letting people mess up your peace to get you off kilter. So now, whatever you was trying to work on, you got to go back to the beginning of the line and start over again. See, that's one of the reasons it's not good to be angry. Because every time you embrace anger, whatever mindset you was trying to manifest, man, you're going to have to go back to the beginning of the line and start that over again. Because you let somebody get you out of your peace. Because you let somebody, and see, fear and pain, this situation I'm in is designed to make me panic. See, I'm supposed to panic behind this. But I've been here before. I've been here before, so I'm not going to panic. All I can do is just come say, hey, this is what I need, and either somebody's going to come through or they won't. It's just that simple. Either they come through or they won't. And either way, I still, maybe, shit, I might even get a break. They might give me a chance to pay the balance. I don't know. But I can come and try. See, I can come and still, as long as I got some time, man, let me come in here and see, can I hustle up this money? Let me see, what can I do? Because who knows? I don't know. I got 6 people up in here. I don't know who watching me. I have no idea who watching me. But what I do know, I ain't gonna give up. I ain't quitting. I'm not throwing in the towel. I feel like it sometimes. Sometimes I want to throw in the towel, man. Sometimes I second guess, man, why the hell am I keep putting up with this? Maybe I should have took my wife's advice and leave them tours alone and go create something else. Maybe I should have took her advice on it, but I didn't. I told her. My wife told me, said, honey, they ain't working. Give them up. I said, no, I'm not giving up my tours. I'm not doing it. Because that's history that's just dying on the vines. And you know what? And let me show you something. A lot of people can attack me, but very few can attack my website. Very few can attack my website. Okay? Very few. There are very few people out here attack my website that can attack my website. They wear my ass out. Talk about me like I talk about my dead mama. But I've yet have one of them to go and say, man, your website is trash. Okay? I have yet. Here's my website right there. And see, a lot of y'all know me from having that website down at the courthouse. A lot of y'all done seen me with that behind Roger Stone, behind Paul Manafort's lawyer. A lot of y'all done seen me. Man, I got so much hate for down there trying to advertise my website with a historical moment that'll never happen again. Okay, matter of fact, let me show you something. Let me show you something. This little clown, and that's all he is a clown. He's a clown. I put on Twitter, look here, I put on Twitter the best tours in DC, right? Look what this person says. How do you conduct tours using public transportation? How you know I'm on public transportation? Because you see me using public transportation to get down to the White House. So now you want to discredit what I'm doing to make light of what I'm doing because I'm experiencing some adversity in my life. Let me show you something. Same person. See, so that you won't think, hold on a second. So you won't think that I'm making this up. Look at this. Sasha Bards. See, this is a comment from Sasha Bards. And I think I know who it is because they just joined. But let me show you something else. Look. Where is that? Where did he put that at? Oh yeah, right here. Um, listen. So, I had this letter to the editor that I put up, and look at the comment that they put, and still broke. But I ain't giving up though. I might be, but I ain't doing now. I haven't quit. See, and that's all. That's one of the things I'm trying to show people, man. Is you're gonna go through some stuff when you out here. How many times have you seen somebody manifest a brand? See, that's what a lot of people don't realize. Man, people are watching me build my brand in real time. See, if I came to you looking like this and say, man, I'm a true conductor. You the who? I'm a true conductor. I don't look like nothing about what I'm saying. When I come to you like this and say, man, I'm the true conductor, you got to connect some dots to try to figure out what I'm talking about. But when I put this hat on and I tell you, man, I'm the true conductor, now you got something you can identify with. Now you got something you can relate to. And you know what I find fascinating? A lot of people see this hat and say, man, I remember when I was a kid and I used to ride the train and the conductors would have a hat like that. Bring back memories for them. So I took something that was already a part of me and made a brand. Made it into a brand. At least, let me show you something. At least give me credit for advertising myself. At least give me credit for having the sense to put a message that could reach all over the world and still grow my own brand. Let me show you what else this dude said. Hold on, let me find this other one. Where was it? That's not it. Let me see, because he asked, where can I buy your dinnerware? What kind of content is on your true? But you can Google. You can Google. truthconductor.tv is still up and running. It's still up and running. That's one of the reasons I'm kind of short this week, because I had to renew my domain name. They gave me a 2-year deal that I couldn't pass up. And I said, man, let me take this deal. And you gonna come in and tell me I can get two-year deal for 1 year is like $700, $750 for a year, and you're gonna turn around and tell me for $430 I can get 2 years? Let me jump on that. And that's what I did. Right now, listen, and I really need to dedicate more time to my truthconductor.tv. And there's what's going on, Eddie? Thank you for joining me, brother. There goes my truthconductor.tv. And every time somebody join it, every time somebody go and look at it, it'll notify me and let me know. It'll notify me every time somebody look at it. So at least I have the sense enough to promote myself. And you got so many people out here promoting everybody but themselves. And I get teased for, I want to show y'all. This guy just did this. Where is this? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. See, every time you put up my, here he is. Look, listen. Where can I catch your hop on, hop off shuttle? Where can I buy some of your dinnerware? What programming can I watch on truthconductor.tv? Complete and other failures. Every last one of them. But they're ready to go. They're ready to go. All I need is money. And see, and listen to me, y'all. The one thing you cannot be afraid of is expressing your creativity. That's the one thing you can't be afraid of. If you're going to get out here and be an entrepreneur, man, you're going to have to learn how to express your creativity. And a lot of times people are not going to understand your expression because they are afraid to get on the front line. They are afraid to put a solution out there. I could have this stopped hitting each other because you disagree. When that message came to me, man, I could have dismissed that out of my mind and let it go. But let me show you. When I first started with this sign, I had right here was dcblacktours.com. That's the sign. That's what I was advertising. dcblacktours.com. And I didn't even have this font. I had a different font. When I first started this. Okay. Let me see, can I find me a picture? So, only thing I can tell you, man, is okay, here goes my truthconductor.tv. See, that's how that where truthconductor.tv is. It was just like this. I used to have dcblacktours.com. So give me credit that out of all of the attention that, man, I've been advertising myself. I've been building my own brand. And see, what I've learned, the 48 years that I've been in D.C., it ain't who knows you. I mean, it ain't who you know, it's who knows you. See, a lot of people think that it's who you know that makes the world go. But you know a lot of people that don't know you. What makes the world go round is who knows you. Because see, when people know you, you don't know what they're saying behind your back. You don't know what they're orchestrating behind your back. For real. So, that's it, man. And because so many people are afraid, so many people don't know who to trust. They don't trust nobody. Because they don't know who to, since they don't know who to trust, they don't trust nobody. Can't nobody get a chance. Because they're gun shy. But if you agree with something, support it financially. And see, and listen, y'all, you ain't gonna agree 100% with nobody. Your husband, your wife, your parents, you ain't gonna agree 100% with nobody. And what I find offensive is folk can take one thing I say or one thing I might do that they disagree with, and then end up using that as a, see, that's how come I can't support you. You against gay marriage. You against the homosexual lifestyle. I can't support you for that. See, that's you'd be surprised, man. How many people will not support me because I don't believe in gay marriage. If you got a dick, you a man. All this transgender bullshit, that's bullshit. If you got a dick, you a man. Matter of fact, and if you're acting like you're a woman, you're a damn confused man. Because your dick will still get hard. And if you're a woman, your dick ain't got no reason, it ain't supposed to be responding. Just like if you got a womb, you're a woman. I don't care what you call yourself. You're a woman. And because I take a stand like that, a lot of people, I can't support him. Because he's against gay marriage. I am. I'm against it. I'm against adultery too. I'm against lying too. I'm against stealing too. I'm against that as well. So that's not the only thing I'm against. I'm against sin, period. That's my right. And if you have a right to feel and be who you want to be, I also have a right to accept what I want to accept. If I don't want to accept it, I don't accept it. All right? All right. I got to go tell these people, man, I'm going to have to work. I'm working on this money. I'm going to tell you people, man, I'm working on this money. Give me a minute. I'm going to get this money. I'm going to get it. I don't know how I'm going to get it today, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to stay on here live until I get it. And then if I don't get it, then I'll just say, this is what I got, man. Can you give me can you work with me to get the balance? Something is going to give. Something to give. But the main thing is, don't panic. Oh, man. I'm going to have, I've been down this road too many times before. I've been down this road. And what I'm trying to do in real time is show people, don't panic. Don't panic. Still stay in your faith. The Bible says all things are possible to him who believes. And man, I believe that $175 is out there somewhere. I don't know who got it, but I believe it's out there. I believe it's out there. And the experience that I've had, first of all, I didn't even know this was a way of life. Living in hotels, I didn't even know that's a way of life. I didn't even know people do this, live out of hotels, until I experienced it. So now, that's another thing that if I come into some money, man, I'll come in here and help some people out. I pay up a week. I'll pay up a week for the whole hotel. Give you a week, free. Because I've been through it. I know how it is. I know that can help. And see, and this is the thing. The Bible says you have not because you ask not. And unfortunately, sometimes when you come in and you try to inspire people to support you, A lot of folk want to put you in the class of begging, but you're trying to inspire. I'm showing people, man, every day I get out here with this sign. Every day I'm going to get out here with this sign. Every day. Go and get on the bus and go down to the White House with this sign. Why? Because that's where the world meets. And see, the day you don't want to do something could be the day that your breakthrough comes. See, and that's the one thing you'll never know is how close you are to your breakthrough. You don't know that. Because when it hits you, it's going to be by surprise. And I refuse to believe that I can come out here and do good and not benefit from it. Be positive and not benefit from it. Right now, I'm just up against a lot of negative mindsets. And in 2024, that's going to change. Year 2024 is the year of 8. This is the year 7. 2023 is the year 7. 7 is completion. 8 is new beginnings. See, there are a lot of people that got ideas, got some dreams. They need to start implementing that stuff now. So when 2024 comes in, you can hit the ground running. And because a lot of people can't see miracles manifested in their life, most folk don't know how to relate to miracles. Most people don't even see miracles in their life. God damn. 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 My man. Damn. My man. My man. My man. My man. My man. I keep telling y'all, boy. See, that's a miracle. That's a miracle right there. There's a miracle right there. There's the miracle. There's the miracle. I got the money now to pay for my room. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you. Thank you. You are, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm going to be able to return the favor one day, buddy. I'm going to be able to return that favor with no stress, strain, or struggle. I'm going to be able to return the favor. There it is, y'all. So let me go, pay for my hotel room, and I'll come back live. Okay? I'm going to go pay for my hotel room, and I'll be right